Okay, we're live. Okay, 9 o'clock. We have nothing for the drainage trustees today, so we'll go right into the supervisors meeting. Do I have approval for the tentative agenda?
So moved.
Second. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Minutes the last meeting, Betty.
November 12th, 2024, the Board of Supervisors met as Drainage District trustees to view the minutes from the drainage meeting. See the Drainage District minutes on the county website. Chairman Pro Tem Cluse called the regular meeting of the Wright County Board of Supervisors to order at 9:09 a.m. Members present were Cluse with Rasmussen and Helgevold present via Zoom. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Helgevold to approve the tentative agenda. Motion carries. Minutes of the previous regular meeting of November 4, 2024 were read and approved. Approved claims for payment. Tony Nicholas, Wright County Assessor, presented 44 new family farm applications. Nicholas is recommending to allow 42 of the applications and disallow the other 2 applications. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Helgevold to go with the assessor's recommendation on allow and disallow the family farm tax credit applications. Motion carries. Adam Clemens, Wright County Engineer, gave an update on the secondary roads. There were 18 work orders completed last week. Blades were out patrolling as much as possible with the moisture we received. Trucks hauled spot loads to areas that need spot rocking. Mowing of the hard surface roads are 75% complete in Zone 1. Crews are working on cutting down brush around the bridge on the Lewis Lane project that will be letting in March. Motion by Helgevold, second by Rasmussen to adjourn the meeting. Motion carries.
Any additions or corrections? If not, they'll stand approved as read, and we also have one for our special meeting too.
On November 13th, 2024 special meeting is the canvass of votes. The Wright County Board of Supervisors met in special session to hold the canvass of votes for the November 5, 2024 general election. Chairman Helgevold called the special meeting to order at 8:30 a.m. Members present were Helgevold and Cluse with Rasmussen absent. Motion by Cluse, second by Helgevold to approve the tentative agenda. Motion carries. Auditor Ellis stated that there was one race that had an open seat, which was the Woolstock Township trustees. That was a vote for 2 with only 1 name on the ballot. There was a tie in the race, there was a tie in the write-ins with Heather Sterling, Camille Grand George, and Brian Dayton, all receiving 1 vote. The board placed all the names in a container and drew 1 name out. Brian Dayton was drawn to break the tie and will be on the canvas as the winner. Auditor Ellis then explained some of the procedures that her office conducted after the election, which was to verify the number of people that voted absentee of 2,126 and how many voted at the polls, 3,646, which is a total of 5,772 total citizens voting in Wright County. That was 72.5% of registered voters. All voters were given credit for voting in the iVoter state software. She also explained to the board that every county in Iowa does a post-election audit. Goldfield Precinct was chosen by the state to audit. The post-election audit was held on November 7, and both the presidential race and county sheriff race was hand counted. Both counts came back the same as the machine tape. That was then certified to the state. All these results from the polls were loaded into the state election night reporting site, and the canvass materials were generated. These canvass reports were then verified again that all votes matched with the election tapes from the election night machines. See the attached page for the election summary. Motion by Cluse, second by Helgevold to approve the canvass of votes as presented. Motion carries.
Any additions or corrections?
Just changing the period under the
5,772.
yeah to a comma.
To a comma. Got it.
Okay, they'll stand approved with corrections there. Claims have been around. Open forum for the public. Anybody here wish to address the board or on Zoom? Okay, item 10, receive monthly revenue report from the sheriff. Okay, county car service miles, $2,137.56. Weapons permits, new and renewal was $200. Copy fees of $160. total revenue $2,497.56.
Motion to receive the, sheriff's report for October.
Second.
Okay, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Adam,
So, just quick update, blades were out last week, controlling as much as possible out there, just doing it again this week. Mowing has been completed on all hard surface routes. There was a total of 18 work orders. One of those work orders was the finishing up the, brush cutting on Lewick Lane. They did a lot of that. There was a few, so if you go up there, you will see some, trees that were left, stumps or big branches, big, trunks. The landowners wanted them, so they're gonna come and get them and fill them out, so. The guys are prepping for the detour on the Voss Bridge. We are letting it this week at the DOT, so we should know in the next couple of weeks who got that, and then maybe when they start coming in. We gotta do the contract signing, and then we'll know, who will be the contractor and then their schedule.
And did you,
So,
I think you briefed us that is open for, if they wanna do fall work.
they don't wanna do winter work, it's actually, we're in charge, we would charge for the winter work. So if they come in and they can do work, based on the temperature and the controlling operation, we would charge for those days. But then, there may be some suspension of work if it gets too cold and they can't pour concrete or anything like that.
Right.
So, yes, there's a little bit of that.
And that detour will,
It's going north through Eva Grove,
okay,
so, yeah, so. We tried to work it out with Hamilton County to be able to go south. Their route wasn't sufficient enough, that they said, hey, we're a little worried about that concrete. And I said, well, I don't need to be paying for something else in another county, so. And then we had a few guys go to a winter maintenance shop, last week, put on by LTAP. So we picked a few guys and they went and, did some training, so. Any other questions?
thank you.
That's all I got. Thank you.
thanks. Okay, our next one is the meeting with the library, but we have at 9:30, so we will stand in recess until 9:30. Okay, it's about 9:30. Josephine Miller with the county library for an update.
Yes. Okay, so I gave you guys a little packet there. I gave you guys the Belmont, so there's this put together really nicely of different materials and what they offer. Amongst our 5 libraries in Wright County, we serve, diverse purposes, acting as community centers, bringing people together. From book clubs to game nights to youth resources, education, senior services. We strive to give the best experiences and resources. We are requesting 4% in funding from the county this year and a $7,000 technology grant to stay up to date with the fast changing technology world. And that'll be split amongst the 5. So, and then I have a list of all the services that we provide and what we're up to. Every library has different activities that they keep running all the time. Summer reading, game nights, stuff like that. So, yep, short and sweet.
Any questions, gentlemen?
Any questions?
I don't think you'll find any argument that, we'll support the libraries. Hopefully you're aware of legislation that was passed last year called House File 718, and that limits growth. And it's gonna be a real challenge to budget around this year, so.
Yeah,
But we will take this and utilize it in our budgeting, and we will do what we can, definitely.
Yeah, well, thank
But
you
we
very much.
definitely support
Appreciate
the libraries.
We appreciate your support.
And thank you for coming in to that time of year again.
Mhm.
Are you gonna keep your, that document and put it in my file?
So, yeah, we just have one.
Okay, gentlemen, any old business, new business, or update on meetings?
I had nothing, I was out of town.
No meetings last week. This week I have a IDDA board meeting in Algona on Thursday. That's it.
Okay. At a Board of Health, I was not able to attend. You want any updates on that, Sandy?
Actually was able to be there. Also, we sent out the invite, the board does feel like that would actually be a good, when you guys are making appointments. That isn't saying anything negative about any other board member, but, yeah, we did our first, billing for, and our quarterly report for environmental with Humboldt County, so I'll send that report over, but definitely exceeded expectations on getting water samples and everything done, so.
It's going good though with
Yeah,
Humboldt County.
we're really good, yeah, Jamie's a really.
Jamie's doing good.
Yeah. I don't know, was there any takeaways you came away with? It's kind of it's a really fast, we try and keep it to an hour. So when I send out the agenda, there's agenda items, but there's also explanations later, so we don't kind of get bogged up, but we could spend hours with that, but we try to keep it down to an hour and keep everybody informed. I don't know, like I said, if you saw any takeaways that.
It was very informative.
It's a lot, it's information overload, but we will be sending, two of our staff will be starting a class for, community health worker. So then, once they're finished with that, they will be nationally credentialed. So that with them, we as nurses do that too. This is just another arm that we have within our team. And they can go to home or to someone who may need assistance and kind of help navigate, plug and play pieces that they might need. So that arm can also be, utilized by the hospital or by, other agencies to kind of help navigate that. So,
Mr. Chair, I want to make the board aware that I'm trying to make arrangements with Prestige. That will get the new board, all 5 members in to see Prestige and True Prestige. And then we will have a meet and greet thereafter with our industry leaders.
From Jared.
Thank you.
Let you know from Jared today. So. Anything else for the board? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. All in favor? Aye.
All right.
We're adjourned.